A new report out this week shows more kids may be affected by food allergies than previously thought. Joining us now is Dr. Todd Mahr, Director of Pediatric Allergy and Immunology at Gundersen Lutheran. Thank you so much for being with us. You have a lot of experience with this. Your son has a food allergy?
My son is allergic to wheat, egg, and peanut. I'm on the National Medical Advisory Board for the Food Allergy and Anaphylaxis Network, and I'm a pediatric allergist at Gundersen Lutheran.
So you're right, just the perfect guy to talk to about this. This problem seems to be growing.
Yeah, we definitely know that food allergies are increasing. A lot of thoughts as to why that might be the case. We don't really know, but what this was a very nice study where they actually randomly called 40,000 households of parents who had children with food allergies. They had to be physician diagnosed. Now that's the one flaw, is that these were just reports. It wasn't anybody seen, but they really showed again that about 8% had food allergies. And what was significant is almost 40% of them had severe food allergies, meaning they had anaphylaxis, they had swelling of their airway, they lost their blood pressure. That's pretty significant.
Yeah, what are some of the risks for this? So I'm not sure a lot of people, if they don't have a food allergy, know how dangerous this can be.
Yeah, I mean, this can be quite dangerous, and I think it's a nice report for people who may be in the food service industries and other areas to realize they're going to see people who are going to say they're food allergic, and a lot of times they say, it's no big deal. Well, this shows that, again, almost 40% of these children could have a significant reaction. And we've had that with my son. We've had to give him injectable epinephrine after a mistake made, and he started to have a reaction. This was a long time ago, and we're much more careful. But I think the risks are, if you have a family member with food allergies, you're at a greater risk. If you have other allergies in your family, you're at greater risk. That wasn't really looked at this study. What they really showed is there are some risks for race, a little more common in African American population, Asian population, and socioeconomic status had an impact too.
How is it treated?
Well, right now, the best treatment for food allergies is avoidance. So the number one thing is actually knowing you're food allergic, getting diagnosed, seeing a specialist, all right, knowing that you're food allergic, and then avoiding what you can, all right, and then carrying self-injectable epinephrine. Okay. One of the other studies showed that one of the big problems is a lot of teenagers don't do that. And so then they're at risk if they do have an accident. They don't have what they need to save their life.
Hard to get teens to do anything, but this is important. Now, how, if a parent is curious, how do you identify a food allergy in your child?
I mean, what we do is skin testing. This study looked at either having skin testing done by a specialist or blood testing, looking at the IgE antibody in the blood. Both of those are reliable. What I'm not advocating is parents to say, well, I think he might be allergic. Let's test it at home. No. That's not what we want to have happen. We want them to see an allergist, preferably, and have testing done, and then education can occur too. And that's the key point, knowing what you're allergic to. I see some children who outgrow food allergies. I saw one yesterday. We challenged this child to egg in the office. He was able to tolerate egg, and I only did that because his IgE was low enough that I felt comfortable doing it. Now he can start kindergarten without this label of egg allergy. So that's great. It's not lifelong for everybody, but it is significant.
All right, we're out of time, Doctor. Thank you so much for coming and talk about this today.